Hello and welcome back. I am Lord Revonworc. This is Civ 5 as Serbia. And as you'll recall, we just captured Yekaterinburg from the Belgians. Anyways, we're in episode 73. I kinda have to say that out loud for future me when I'm editing this video, because otherwise I might not necessarily remember what episode I'm on. I was having some troubles recently with my hard drive filling up from all the WMV files, Windows Media Video files that I had been accumulating, which, you know, that's not the raw footage, that's the episodes after I finish editing them. And, you know, at 75 to 90 minutes a week for 7 months, and considering they were video files, it really added up. The My Videos folder on my computer had gotten to the point where it was holding 100 gigs of footage. Well, almost. It was more like 89 gigs. But it's still a massive amount. We're talking gigabytes here. So, anyways, I was starting to run out of room to fit new recordings into my onto my hard drive, so I had to go and buy an external hard drive to, you know, just move a bunch of my my videos onto. And for $70 I got a terabyte. That'll last me a really long time, and I moved every single one of my Civ 5 videos on there. Episode 1 through 20 of my CK2 Coronians playthrough, and about episodes 1 through 13 of Beyond Earth. And really helped. And also, aside from that, I was also having issues along the lines of, my games were starting to get more glitchy and, more glitchy, less responsive. And we're having lower FPS. So I figured part of that issue that I was having with them was I may have gotten some viruses. So anyways, I went around and I transferred all those files to the new terabyte external drive and did a virus scan, picked up 65 tracking cookies, which normally aren't very dangerous, but can really clog up your computer's processor. And I did this while I was watching the SNL 40th anniversary video, although I only watched a small part of it because, well, I couldn't see the beginning of it because, well, I didn't realize it was happening. Wasn't expecting it on a Friday. So, I wound up turning on the TV while I was in the middle, and I couldn't finish it because I needed to take a shit really badly, and I don't have a TV in my bathroom. Because I do not live alone, and apparently a bathroom is no place for a TV. I mean, seriously. I like not having to pay rent, but I kind of like the idea of getting my own place, if only so that I can make the decisions. You know, create a living bathroom. It's like a cross between a living room and a bathroom. You got a toilet which is cushioned but also waterproof, so that no matter what kind of nasty things you do to it, it always rubs off easily. Please do not take that out of context. And you got a 400-inch flat-screen TV, half a foot away from your face, as it was always intended to be. And you install a little mini fridge underneath the sink, so that if ever you get hungry while you're taking a shit, you can just reach in there, grab a pre-made ham and cheese sandwich, and just eat in. That is the life. Oh, and you know what? I should also make the toilet reclinable so I can sleep in it. Have everything I need all in one room. That's the life. And, well, how much time have I spent talking? Six, 7 minutes. And I haven't even really started playing the game yet. But we just took Yekaterinburg. And the Belgians are going to try to take it back. They might succeed. Hopefully they won't. I mean, they have riflemen, which are superior to our musketmen, but if I recall, riflemen only have 34 combat strength. The city has 30 under our control. And we've kind of wedged them into a point where they can only attack it from one tile. They'll be able to bombard it with this cannon, but in one turn, the most they could hope to do is bombard it, then attack it with this guy. That won't be enough to take it. Hopefully, unless something catastrophic happens. But let's watch. I really just went on the internet and talked about an idea for a living bathroom with a cushioned reclining toilet and a 400-inch flat screen. Wow. Oh, and it looks like they're pulling back some of their troops. Of course they're bombarding it because, you know, that's just expected. Ooh. Yep. Knew it. They would not be able to take the city. So, let's clean up after them as they're trying to flee. Let's move you forward. Let's move you up a little bit. Bombard that asshole. Okay. You capture this worker. You capture this worker. Bombard their cannons. And can we get somebody to capture this worker? It would appear we can. And then this one too. Although maybe that might have been a bit of a foolhardy move. We could be putting ourselves in a bit of trouble. Well, hope for the best, I suppose. We need to start disbanding these workers. I just realized the deficit. Look at that. And disbanding one worker reduced the deficit by 4 gold. And we get 17 gold for each worker we disband. So basically, we're making money by taking all these hostages. I mean, I think we need to disband them in our own land to get the money, but... yeah. We acquired salt in Yekaterinburg. A city connection has been made, so that's good. Let's see. More frontline infantry. Frontline infantry. Frontline infantry. Have I mentioned how much I love Gatling guns? I have. I just really love them. Is it worth upgrading him? I don't think it is. And I don't think it's worth keeping him around either. We get 30 gold to disband, and it will decrease the deficit. Or, yeah. By the way, America wants to... oh, right, that's right. He wants to embargo the Ottomans. Yeah, I think I'm alright with that. I've got one trade route with them. It's a sea trade route. Although we could get a more lucrative one going from Novi Sad to New York. So, yeah, it works out. Oh, you still need to move? Well then, why don't you shoot those Belgians? You and your force publique. I am not impressed, Waffle.